Hi, this is David Bruce Lennon from the Earth Medicine Institute here on Maui. I'm the author of Medicine at Your Feet, Healing Plants of the Hawaiian Kingdom. And today I wanted to share with you something that I do in my kitchen to get one of my favorite herbs into my body in a very convenient way. This is turmeric, curcuma longa, and I want to show you today how to make turmeric oil. And we'll do another video soon on how to make turmeric mayonnaise. When we make turmeric oil, what we do is we use dried turmeric, because when oil and water don't mix, and if we use fresh turmeric, the water content in the turmeric will tend to make the oil turn rancid. There's ways around that, but I generally prefer to use dried turmeric. So what I have here is 2.5 liters of coconut oil, which is a standard oil that I use only coconut and olive oil in my kitchen, and dried turmeric powder, which I bought on the web, and some black pepper to activate the turmeric. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the coconut oil and put it in a crock pot on low. Now my crock pot is a little too hot for my taste, even on a low setting, so I'm going to turn it on and off. Maybe every 10 or 15 minutes I'm going to turn it on, then I'll leave it heat up, and then I'll turn it off, and then turn it on again. You could also do this in an oven at a very low heat, or you could do it in a double boiler. But you don't want to overheat the oil. So I'm going to take the coconut oil, put it into the crock pot, and to this container, now the amounts are not exact, you can do this to your taste. What I do is I use a pound of turmeric powder to 2.5 liters of coconut oil. So we're just going to take this here and open up the turmeric powder. I'm going to take the turmeric powder and put it in, and make sure it's well stirred. You really want it to be blended in well to the oil. If this oil is, if it's cool in your house, this oil will become hard. You'll need to reheat the oil before doing this. And in addition to this, what we're going to do, you can see that nice rich orange-brown color from the dried turmeric. The Hawaiian word for turmeric is olena, one of the meanings of which is yellow or orange. It's a reference to lena is yellow, so it's a reference to the color. The turmeric was used as a dye in old Hawaii, and it's used all over the world as a dye and as a nutritional food. Now this is all stirred in, it's starting to heat up. I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of black pepper, of crushed organic black pepper. I'm going to put this in, sprinkle it around, and this will help activate the turmeric. It'll let the turmeric become more assimilable in the body, to assimilate into the system. Again, I'll turn this on and off. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and when it gets too warm, and I will leave it, usually I'll leave it heating for 2 or 3 hours. Once the turmeric it's well assimilated into the oil, it's infused into the oil, I will take the liquid and I will let it cool a bit, because I don't want it to be too hot. And I have these Kevlar bags that I use. You can see this one has been stained yellow from being pressed. This is for an herb press. So I take this Kevlar bag and I'll pour the turmeric oil in this, and then I'll strain it. I have an herb press, so I use an herb press, but you could use a piece of cheesecloth or a clean pillowcase. Now turmeric will stain anything that it touches, like anything within 100 yards, your dog, your friends, everything, your house, your car. So you want to be really careful doing this when you're making this, because if it stains a counter, it's really hard to get off. Turmeric is quite amazing. It's known as an anti-cancer. It's a super antioxidant, anti-cancer. In Chinese medicine, it's specific for shoulder pain. It leads to the shoulder. I suspect, or I believe, that one of the things it does is it releases rotator cuff spasm, which is one of the reasons why they say it's directed to the shoulder. It is, I wouldn't take a lot of it when I was pregnant, but it is used for, as an antioxidant. It's liver protective, good for the digestion. It's it helps clear the lungs, and it's just generally an amazing herb. When this is done, when this is heated and I've pressed it, I will take it, I will press it out, and this is what it will look like. This one, as you can see, it's somewhat melted and somewhat's not. This is coconut oil. You could mix this with olive oil if you wanted to. And using these jars, sometimes these plastic lids will leak, so I have a sealing lid in there. These sealing lids will rust sometimes, but this is a good combination because the sealer, you can replace these if they start to get rusty, and then the plastic looks a little bit cleaner for your presentation. So that's it. That's turmeric oil. David Bruce Leonard from the Earth Medicine Institute. Come visit our website and check out our classes, earthmedicineinstitute.com.